Big Tigger Morning Show right here on V103, ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pulling up on us, Alphonse Nicholson. What's happening?
What's up, my guy? Such a pleasure to be here with you, man. You're a legend, man. You already know, brother, from the basement to here with all the plaques behind you. You know, it's insane, brother. So, true fan, man. True fan, brother.
Listen, I'm a fan of yours. It's interesting to see you without any tattoos.
Right. No gold teeth, right? No diamonds, no shit on my face.
Crazy. Let's talk about this new, before we go back to that, let's talk about the new. Brand new film called Southern Gospel, out in theaters March 10th, this Friday. It's already out in theaters March 10th. Now, yeah. Well, did you feel like this role was necessary for you to differentiate from what you're currently known for?
Oh man, I feel like the people who know, they know, from the Broadway stages in New York to the Just Mercies of the world with Michael B. Jordan and the Self-Mades with Octavia Spencer and Tiffany Haddish. So, the range has been there, but it's always nice to go further. It's always nice to continue to show that range. And so that's always my ultimate goal, man, is just continue to show who I am as a storyteller and tell stories that I'm passionate about, that I think the culture deserves. And then things obviously that are going to continue to put me in a position to provide for my family, help me get that next job. And so Southern Gospel happens to be this, a dope little faith-based genre to capture a different audience. That Christian audience is a different base. And so, P-Valleys of the world will probably push them away to a certain extent. But then you have something like this to where they can still come see the work, enjoy. It's a great family film, man. Shout out to Jeffrey Smith and everybody over there at Porch and Dream Church, man, this massive church, who, when he reached out to me, he's like, hey, man, I love your work. I auditioned for the film, and he loved my audition. And then, that was 3 years ago. And now it's out in theaters. And I played this wonderful character named Barry, who was loosely based off of his father's best friend. It's a true story that follows his father and his mom. And so it was dope, man. I play a musician, so I'm still kind of in that vein with the role, but it's 1980s. Totally different from what any other role that people have seen me in. So I'm grateful for it.
So this film, you gave a lot of the backstory. This kind of tells the true story of Samuel Allen, and it explores real life tragedies and hurdles and things of that. How did you bring these themes, into reality on film? Because what did you draw upon? Did you have your own personal, issues that you could draw upon, or did you have to research the guys? Or
well, similar to other roles, man, most of the time I know these guys, man. I grew up with these cats. Whether they're my uncles or cousins, people in the neighborhood who I know. And so I'm just one of those people, man. I'm kind of like the August Wilson type. I see it as it is, and I hear it the way it is. And so when it comes time to tell the story, it can be fairly authentic, and I don't have to search but within my soul and within my eyes and my brain, from what I know in my heart. And so Barry, man, he just like any other uncle I know who like to keep a little yak on him, who he cold on that bass guitar. And he sip it at the church. I done seen that. I done seen my uncle die and get buried for lung cancer, but then I step outside, all my uncles out there smoking cigarettes and drinking and shit. And so we've all had our trials and tribulations. And as a storyteller, when you can bring it into your real, into your performance, that's life's best experience, man. I didn't finish school, or I haven't done a whole bunch of acting classes, but I know a whole bunch of people who done experienced hurt and trauma and joy and anything in between.
And he is definitely bringing to the screen Alphonse in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The movie's called Southern Gospel, out in theaters. So we talked about your life experiences and you knowing a lot. P-Valley has a whole different character for you. And I've watched you now on TV cry in real life about the winning that is happening in your life and how we got here. How do you feel about season 3, and when exactly is season 3, sir?
Hey man, I have no idea when season 3 is coming, but I know it's coming. I know they cooking it up. Shout out to the god Katori, man. She's just Katori Hall, amazing player, amazing writer, Pulitzer Prize winning writer at this point in her career. And so she keeps everything locked tight. We don't know when it's coming back, but yeah, man, P Valley changed my life from 2018 to now. It's been nothing but going up for my career. Obviously, you have the ups and downs within people not quite understanding why this story is being told. I don't think it's that they don't understand Lil Murder. We know Lil Murder. Everybody know a Lil Murder. Everybody knows that guy, right? And so whether it's rapper side of him, whether it's his sexuality, whether it's him not being able to stand fully in his light, we know the stigma that we've placed upon the community and our culture to make that so hard for cats, right? And so to be able to tell his story, man, it's been a true blessing. There's been a lot of highs and definitely been some lows with me comprehending my own understanding of how people accept this guy. But I've been blessed to tell his story, man.
What was some of the lows? What were some of the lows for you?
Man, just people. I think at some point you start to expect that people will open their minds and their hearts to their brothers and their friends, let alone a character on TV. But what about the people that sit beside you every day, the people that stand in front of you every day? And so that's kind of where I would be hurt, for the community, man, and just for the culture, understanding that, man, we got such a long way to go to accept people who we kick it with every day.
Right.
And so, like I said, let alone a stranger or somebody that's on the screen that feels super familiar, but they don't even know Lil Murder. They think he real, because of and I'm grateful for that. That's always a compliment when people come to
no doubt.
Shit. I'm out here Hannah Montana this shit right now. I can go around and be Lil Murder in the clubs and shit. I'm still Jay Fox, but they play that Lil Murder music. It feels so real. So when it hits the soul, it's a joy that comes with that. But when it's you get too deep into them comments online or start listening to what people say, it, just like anybody else, it'll have an effect on you. So I quickly learned that you have to ignore the hate because it's going to be there no matter what role you're playing, and just indulge in the love and the joy that people are showing you, and understand what your purpose is, which is for me just being a provider, taking care of my family, but also leaving my mark as a storyteller. I want to try to be one of the best who's ever done it, and leave my mark as a legend. But when I'm up out of this game, so it came with some lows, but it can't even compare to the love and the joy and the opportunities that I've received from playing this character and being
absolutely.
Yeah.
My man J. Alphonse in the building. J. Alphonse Nicholson, the new movie Southern Gospel in theaters. Playing a whole different kind of dude, not without his own challenges in life. What do you hope people take from the Southern Gospel movie? Like, what do you think when they finish watching? What do you hope they take away from it?
Similar to any story that I tell, man, I just want people to go away with some sort of different perspective about themselves or life. Feeling some type of something. I don't care if it's joy, if it's anger, if whatever it is, I want you to feel something. And so I think Southern Gospel is one of those redemption movies, man. It lets you know, whoever, I'm not a super religious person, but I'm very spiritual. And I say, whoever you pray to, whatever the universe is, whoever that answer, that call is for you, there's always that second chance. There's always that opportunity to, instead of shaming yourself, kind of reframe how you feel about life and how you feel about yourself. And so Southern Gospel does a wonderful job of showing that. I think people who go see it will leave feeling, it's some tough moments in this movie, just some trigger warnings, it's some hard things that you'll have to see,
right?
Particularly pertaining to my character, Barry. But I also feel like people will leave and just, like I said, have that rejuvenated energy of being like, okay, whatever it is I put my mind to, whatever it is I want to do, the ancestors are on my side, and staying focused, no matter what kind of things are pulling at you, you can still maintain and get through it.
No doubt. So as we're getting to know J. Alphonse, the actor extraordinaire, the thespian, tell us something about you that most people don't know.
Oh, shit, man. I think I live a pretty private lifestyle. What is
wrong
it?
with that?
Maybe some people don't. Most people know this, but some people don't know that I have my own cannabis strain with this company called Ball Family Farms out here in LA.
All
And
right.
so outside of the acting, outside of theater and TV and film, I'm in the cannabis industry. And so if you didn't know, now you know. And I need you to go and find you some Ball Family Farms to be gifted at some point. So yeah, we got that going on. One thing they may not know is that I'm playing Chris Paul in the up and coming FX series called Sterling Affairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah.
minute. Can you play ball?
I do a little something recreational, man. I
No
don't do
doubt.
too much, my nigga. You know, pardon me. I can't do too much. So I can do enough to make it look good. And then my stunt double, he had me looking crispy out there, man. So yeah, so that's coming out. Shout out to Lawrence Fishburne, man. He's playing Doc Rivers, which is amazing opportunity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What's something else they don't know? They may not know that I cook it up every now and then, man. My kids, they love me to go in there and chef it up sometimes. You know, I can cook a mean turkey burger, a little salmon or something like that. You know, I can go in there and chop it down. My daughter, she got me this apron that say Chef Fines on
All
there.
right.
So yeah, man. They know what I like them to know, but it ain't. And at the end of the day, if they didn't know, I'm just like y'all, man. Don't let this TV stuff. Don't let everything fool you. I'm not too far removed from the everyday struggles that people go through, man. And so don't ever feel alone and feeling like, damn, I'm not making it or I'm not being where I want to be. Know that we all go through those things, and I'm one of those people that go through that too.
Amen. Jay for Alphonse, good to meet you, bruh. Keep
Likewise.
doing what you're doing. We're looking forward to season 3 of P Valley, and we're encouraging everybody, go check out Southern Gospel in theaters right now. Barry is a real dude in the movie. You gotta go check out the homie Barry up in the movie, and keep doing what you're doing, bro. Tell them how to follow you and support you on all things.
Oh man, y'all check me out, J_FONZ on Instagram. If you don't follow me. Click that Ball Family link that's in my bio as well. And just let me give you your flowers, dog. You a legend, brother, and you look the same. You're doing something good, bro. So that's all the energy I'm trying. You know, we done been in the same rooms, and I feel like every time I see you, man, you glowing, bro. You had that energy of and I know you done had your ups and downs, but you don't let nothing stop you, bro. And to see from the basement to this. It's different. And so I'm incredibly inspired by your journey, man. And thank you for just always being a leader in the culture and providing a space like this for people like myself, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, bro. Alphonse Nicholson, you go check out Southern Gospel in your theaters right now, and we'll be working for P Valley when it drop back. When you come to ATL, bro, holla at your boy.
Hey, I'm gonna hit you, my guy. Y'all be easy.
Already wanted.
All right, one.